The midlife update for the Audi S3 should make it more fun to drive with a new variable torque splitter borrowed from its ₹3 big brother, along with larger brakes and revised suspension geometry. Under the bonnet, the S3's venerable 2.0-liter four-cylinder turbo EA888 engine will receive a slight power boost to align it with the related Volkswagen Golf R. The many revisions announced should result in overall improved driving dynamics and enjoyment and include a new rear bias drive mode, which should enable drivers to get the most out of the changes. Most of the revisions applied to the S3 are focused on handling and braking performance more than raw power. The new S3 will feature the torque splitter from the more powerful ₹3 to increase agility and stability. It uses an electronically controlled multiple-disc clutch on each drive shaft to enable active, fully variable torque distribution between the rear wheels. Torque distribution also varies depending on the drive mode selected. Larger ventilated discs will be fitted to the front axle, now measuring 357 mm in diameter and 34 mm thick, for higher thermal capacity. The front brake calipers have been upgraded to twin-piston units. A new pivot bearing will be fitted to the front McPherson strut axle, increasing negative camber, and the front wishbones have been stiffened. Audi reports that the front camber has increased to nearly 1.5 degrees, more than double the current model, for improved steering response. This new Audi Drive Select mode sends as much torque as possible to the rear axle and then the rear wheel on the outside of the curve, increasing controlled oversteer. The engine and transmission have also been tuned specifically for the Dynamic Plus mode. Idle speed is increased by 200 revolutions per minute to 1,300 revolutions per minute, compared to the dynamic mode. To improve off-the-line performance, throttle response is more direct, and the transmission upshifts later and downshifts earlier. Power for the 2025 Audi S3 will increase slightly from 228 kilowatts 400 Nm to 245 kilowatts 420 Nm, matching the most powerful Mk8 Volkswagen Golf R. Audi claims this reduces the 0 to 100 time by 0.1 seconds, to 4.7 seconds. The S3's rear end now has the torque split system that employs two clutch packs, as on the 400 HP 5-cylinder ₹3. Excitingly, this enables a sort of drift mode, which Audi calls Dynamic Plus, that sends more power to the rear axle, and the outside rear wheel especially, to induce oversteer. Other chassis tweaks include retuned steering, a new front-end geometry with a different camber angle, and larger brakes with two-piston lull to come on the S3 as Audi prepares to reveal it in full within the next few months. Its starting price is likely to rise somewhat compared with the current car's $48,495 outlay.